Francois, writing a letter to his father, who was far away, decided to print instead of using cursive. Just in case Papa had not heard the news, he was in Greece after all and not in France, Francois would tell him. He wrote very carefully in all caps. The Germans have crossed the gates of Paris. This is the news with which Maman woke me this morning. Francois knew that Paris was the heart of their glorious nation, though he'd never been there, of course. Not quite 9 years old, he had only recently returned with his mother, his aunt, Tata Jean, and his little sister, Denise, known as Poupette, to stay with their extended family in Algeria, the place Maman and Papa called home, from Salonika, where his father was the naval attaché at the French consulate. The boy had seen photos of Paris, the Champs-Élysées, the Tour Eiffel, Notre Dame, and when Maman had spoken of the gates of that city, he'd picture the Arc de Triomphe. But then it occurred to him that in this case the Arch of Triumph was an arch of defeat. Or rather, it was an arch of Hitler's triumph, which was very, very unspeakably bad. He would not draw the Arc de Triomphe in the letter for Papa, because that would make everyone sad, including Papa, and Maman had said they all needed only to be happy for Papa, to be la famille du sourire, because he would be worrying so much about them being so far away, especially when, because of the war, they could not contact him by telephone or telegram. He would need to know they were doing very well, sending love and kisses, and photos. Maman had asked Tata Paulette, Papa's brother's wife, to take their photo, Maman, Poupette, and him, so they could send it to Papa. In one version, they all looked serious, and in another they smiled and made silly faces, but in both photos Francois's ears stuck out madly like jug handles, and he was embarrassed by that. Should he not write about the Germans? That wasn't cheerful news, not la famille du sourire, but it was true, wasn't it? And wasn't that the most important thing? Never lie, he had always been taught. But what if la famille du sourire wasn't happy, actually? What if Maman was sick and always tired, and there didn't seem to be room for them anywhere to live, and no money, and sometimes not enough to eat? Were they supposed to pretend to Papa that it was nice in là-bas, and that they were enjoying themselves?